Good morning, everyone. Bjorn, wow, thank you, Vico. Wow, thank you so much, and Darren as well. Bienvenue à tous, chers collègues et amis. C'est un vrai plaisir d'être ici à Paris. I should probably stop there then. En tant que président, j'ai le privilège de vous souhaiter la bienvenue à son centième. Bon, ça suffit pour le français de le parler en australien. Maintenant, je vais parler australian. Bjorn said that human creativity is not just expression, it's a testimony, a life lived. I want to stay with that theme. Earlier this year, the CISAC board met in Sydney. At our reception event with music, arts and government leaders from across Australia and New Zealand, a local Indigenous elder stood and welcomed us to country, to the land we were standing on. In Australia, this is a living custom. First Nations people have maintained a continuous connection to country for more than 60,000 years, through songlines, storytelling, art, and ceremony. When an elder welcomes you to their land, they're not just performing a formality, they are reminding everyone present that this place carries memory, that the story embedded in the land and the songs that map it belong to a community, to a living culture. Because Bjorn is right, creativity is testimony. In First Nations culture, the song is not just the artists, it's the communities. The story is not just personal, it's ancestral. The creativity is inseparable from the people and from the land. And that creativity is not preserved behind glass, it is alive. It is in the music being made right now, with the artists streamed to global audiences and headlining festivals. But the same platforms and AI systems that threaten every creator in this room are reaching into that living tradition too. What is at stake for the Indigenous creators is not just heritage, it is the present and it's the future. As we gather here today to mark CISAC's 100th anniversary, that welcome to country stays with me because it says something about what we all stand for. We are 227 author societies from 111 countries. We speak different languages, represent different art forms, operate under different legal traditions, but we share a common conviction that the creativity of human beings, wherever they are from, whatever form it takes, must be protected, valued, and respected. And right now, that conviction has never been more urgently needed. Creativity is what makes us human. We all experience it, participate in it, and benefit from it every day. Our priority is the creator and the human expression of that creativity, the framework that supports it, that recognises its personal and collective social, cultural, and economic value. Never has it been more important to stand together in unity, with commitment and singularity of purpose to protect the rights of creators. CISAC represents more than 5 million songwriters, composers, authors, visual artists, screenwriters, and directors. That is the scale of what we speak for. It's the scale of what is at stake. Every time a new industry is built and built on creative work, the law has recognised that creators are entitled to be paid. The technology changed, but the principle did not. Whether broadcast over the airwaves, downloaded from the internet, streamed through a phone, or copied into an AI system, the premise is the same. Creators must be paid for their work. That has always been the destination, and it must remain the destination now. As global big tech mines the world's creative output and reduces the value of human expression to ones and zeros, We must be clear and unified in our responsibility to fight for the creators and what they are owed. That is what we've always done and is what we will continue to do. And we've seen what's possible. From where I'm from Australia, the Australian government's recent rejection of text and data mining exception for AI is proof that when the creative community speaks with one voice, governments listen. We are uniquely placed to aggregate the voice of the world's creators and to make clear to every government that creativity must be valued and creators must be paid. The urgency of that fight should not obscure what I genuinely believe, that the future is positive, with enormous opportunity for collective management if we are willing to act. The challenges are real in an increasingly complex political, market and operational context, but the answer to complexity is cooperation. The unifying offering of this community is service, human-led, commercially focused and smart tech enabled. Collaboration and partnership can deliver scale and efficiency, world's best service to creators, rights holders and licensees, and enable us to say to any creator member, anywhere in the world, we've got your back. We protect and defend your rights. We fight for the value of your work locally and globally. The collective community protects and delivers. The goodwill and spirit of those who built this community over 100 years lives on in everyone in this room. Later today, we will invite the global creative community to stand together and call on the governments of the world and decision makers to uphold creators' rights. The Paris Commitment, adopted here today, is our promise to the future generations of human creators. And as a demonstration of this Paris Commitment, today we raise our global voice in support of the Darcos Bill and call on France to adopt this legislation without delay, introducing a presumption of use of creative content by AI platforms. The passing of this French legislation, if it occurs, will have enormous impact globally in holding AI platforms to account. 100 years ago, our predecessors gathered in this city and made a promise. Today, we renew it. We move and we act decisively in supporting the global creative community. Creativity is testimony. It is a life lived. It is country, community, and the human spirit expressed through every language, every culture, every generation. I want to acknowledge Gardi and the CISAC Secretariat for putting on this General Assembly and for everything they do in the service of the collective management community and the creators we all represent. A heartfelt thank you, Bjorn. You're tireless, universally loved and respected advocate, and you're a beacon of light to all creators globally. Thank you so much to agreeing to do another 20 years with us. Thank you to all of our vice presidents. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this incredible milestone event. Happy 100th CISAC, and here's to our collective future. Thank you.